Isn't religion dangerous? Hasn't it caused war and division? And even today, doesn't religious commitment to absolute claims still incite prejudice, inequality, and even violent extremism? In his book, The God Delusion, Richard Dawkins invites us, like John Lennon's song, to imagine a world without acts of greed, hatred, or oppression. Now, which one of us wouldn't want to live in a world like this? But how did Dawkins and John Lennon before him suggest that we turn such a beautiful imagination into reality? The answer, they say, is to get rid of religion. Now, there's no doubt that on occasions in history, people have used religious ideology as a motivating factor in committing intolerant and violent acts for which there can be absolutely no justification. But is it really as simple as saying that the problem, therefore, is exclusively religion? Is there not a whole gamut of motivating factors when it comes to individual human behaviour? And if we say that we need to get rid of religion simply because it has been used for bad on occasions, would we not also need to get rid of things like science, money, or the internet in our dream of a better world? On what basis, therefore, should we consider that the absolute claim religion is dangerous has any less potential for danger and oppression than any claim religion might make? The statement, religion is dangerous, although very attractive, is in fact far too simplistic, and perhaps even dangerous itself. Each religion needs to be investigated itself when it comes to this particular question. But if we take an honest look at Christianity, we discover that if being a Christian is following the life and the teaching of Jesus, then there are absolutely no grounds for anyone to ever advocate or practice violence in Jesus' name. Jesus himself expressly forbid it. You cannot force people to genuinely believe something is true and worth following by political or physical force. There is a common denominator in all human violence and hatred, but it is not religion. It is human beings. Maybe the reason why we find ourselves doing great good and yet inexcusable evil with science or the internet or even religion is because the potential for great good and great evil exists within each one of us. Dr. Martin Luther King once gave a speech describing his dream of a world of peace and equality for all. But unlike Lennon or Dawkins, Dr. King didn't believe that the solution to that vision lay in abandoning religion. Instead, he said that the world would need two great qualities to progress towards this vision: unarmed truth and unconditional love. And no one epitomized these qualities more for Dr. King than the person of Jesus Christ. So maybe the vision of a world without violence and hatred is in fact a world where the reality of the human heart has been radically transformed. And that is exactly what Jesus Christ claims to be able to do in anyone's life. Then we would find the power to overcome the pride and the dangerous potential in our own hearts and realize the dream of the better future that we all long for. Imagine that.